To start, download the budget template from the Melbourne University research website. Select your scheme. For example, if you are completing a linkage project, select this from the list. Click on Supporting Documents and scroll to the RIC header. Look for salary scales, budget template, and information. This should automatically download. This document contains 5 tabs. Tab 3 should automatically open. This is a budget example. Next to each of the headers, such as personnel, travel, and so on, there is additional information about what should be provided. To create your own budget draft, you can input the values in page 2 of the Excel workbook. The final budget must be entered in RMS for application review and final submission. This page is a tool to help you draft the budget initially. The first tab contains the salary scales with on-costs in the right-hand column for you to work out individual salaries at the University of Melbourne. The fourth tab contains domestic ATO rates. And the fifth tab contains international ATO rates. Although this is a linkage project application, the budget process is the same across all schemes. If you are applying to Discovery, DECRA, or a future fellowship, you will have a drop-down box that will autofill into the budget table. The total line shows the total amounts entered across categories for the year you have selected. To navigate to later years, select from the tab here. To add an item to the budget, select the plus sign next to the corresponding header. The item will show up at the bottom of the list. Click the pen icon to make changes to the item description, or the bin icon to delete. This will delete the item across all years. New items will show across all years in RMS, but you must individually enter the value for each year. The PDF copy will not show the items where the value is left blank. Here we enter an example item under equipment. We will put the value as $10,000 in the first year. In the second year, the item has automatically appeared, but has no values entered. Here we will add $10,000 again. In years 3, 4, and 5, we will leave this blank. We intend this project to last for 3 years, and so in year 4 and 5 we have not entered any values. Now we click Save and generate the PDF. If we scroll to the budget, we can see in year 1, example equipment is listed with $10,000. In year 2, again, $10,000. It is not showing in year 3 as we did not enter a value. There is also no table for years 4 and 5, as we did not enter anything for these years. When completing the budget table, refer to the instructions to applicants and funding rules. Under the Personnel header, ensure CI or PI salaries are listed as an in-kind contribution. Salaries should include on-cost. Ensure you use the correct salary scales, which can be found in the Excel document we downloaded earlier. To work out the salary amount to enter into the budget, multiply the full salary with on-costs by the fraction of time committed to the project. In the rope section, the CI or PI will have listed the time contribution to the project. Ensure you use this figure to calculate the salary value. For example, CI Chung's full salary at the university would be $147,000 at level B.4. multiplied by her time commitment of 0.5 FTE equals 73,566. Her salary goes in the in-kind column. This value would be incremented each year. Make sure you use the correct HDR stipend amount, which is also listed in the salary scales. Teaching relief. The maximum amount that can be requested is $50,000 per year. Equipment. For equipment that is specifically purchased for the project, include this in cash. If the equipment is already in existence and will be used for the project, the estimated value will go under the in-kind column. Standard items, such as basic computer equipment, is expected to be supplied by the admin org, and these items should not be included in the budget. Maintenance. Maintenance includes consumables and items related to equipment maintenance. Travel. Designate the cost clearly, itemizing origins and destinations for travel, daily allowances, and so on. Conference registration should go under Other. You can get the ATO rates from the budget information spreadsheet that we downloaded earlier. Please read the travel limitations and the funding rules. Every scheme will have a specific limitation. Fieldwork. Field research means the collection of information integral to the project outside a laboratory, library, or workplace setting, and often in a location external to the participant's normal place of employment. Under fieldwork include expenditure on field research essential to the project, including technical and logistical support, for example a translator, as well as including travel, per diems, and accommodation costs associated with field research. Ensure you check any fieldwork cost limits for your scheme. Other. Make sure that anything under the Other category could not more appropriately be placed in another category.